So I have a good friend of mine. Been knowing this guy literally 60 this year. He, for 54 years, right? I've been knowing this guy. So I told him to pick up the book. I don't push the book on anyone. If you want to read it, read it. I think it's a benefit if you do. So he reads the book. He calls me yesterday. He says, "Hey, man, I'm mad at you." I said, why is that? He said, "We've been friends for over 50 years. And you should have told me first about my inherited financial narratives versus telling the world. I've been knowing you the longest. Now the world knows before me," jokingly saying. But at the end of the day, he says this. He says, "If I would have known what I know by reading this book, it's changed my life. And I'm only in chapter 3. I've learned a lot about myself." But what he said that was profound is, now I know why my parents were the way they were. I know why my dad was more of a scarcity of resources. And I know why my mom was more of an abundance. I get it now. So his financial narrative, his encoded financial behavior was, with his kids, he never said no, simply because how he grew up. Now he says, maybe I was an enabler. And we talk about being a financial passenger.
Oh.
Right? Being a financial passenger as well, too. Because as we know, as I was saying to him, our job as parents is simple. We want to make sure that our kids don't go through the same strife and plight that we went through. So we work hard as a unit. We do what we need to do. We get some success, house, whatever the case may be. And we want our children not to follow the same struggles that we went through. Oftentimes, though, what I learned and discovered from writing the book was that we can be an enabler. We can be placing the kids in a very uncomfortable situation as they get older. And so we had on our podcast, a gentleman by the name of Brian Thomas, and he mentioned it as financial passengers. We're all financial passengers, but sometimes you have to say, you got to get out of the passenger seat and start driving the car. And oftentimes than not, and we touched on this in the book, oftentimes than not, we're not prepared to drive the car because we've been passengers for so long. What does that mean? High debt, credit card debt, don't know how to manage money, inherited financial narratives, encoded financial behaviors, financial genetic code. All these things come into place because what we thought we were doing to help our kids actually has hindered them as well too. So that's what the book kind of talks about. When they see the title of the book, they think it's a financial book. No, it's not whatsoever. The book stands alone because it's not about finance. It's all about how to get your mind right to make sure that you can get to stage 5 in the model. And when you ask me the question about, we'll go over the model, but stage 5 of the model, which is financial well-being, that's what we're all trying to get to. But we've been fed this story of financial literacy and generational wealth, which is virtually impossible, in my opinion, if you're not able to handle and understand your inherited financial narratives, encoded financial behaviors, know what your financial genetic code is, because then those are the things that's going to stifle you from getting to stage 5, which is financial well-being.
Wow, that's intriguing. And for your friend to say that I think I've been an enabler. That's interesting.
We all have, but we all have, in a sense.